Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fin. Thank you guys for coming through. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Share, subscribe, let everybody else know we're live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good. Awesome. Oh, there. Sorry, I gotta work on my lighting a little bit. There you go. Hi, guys. Welcome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be very um interested in these updates, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, the deadline for NFL teams to go ahead and get their 53-man roster cut down, or their players cut down to 53. That deadline is today. So let's try to get my little, let's go ahead and go over that because I think this is going to be very much interesting for us. Give me 1 second here. Seriously. I know, Cap. I know. I saw that too. We just can't catch a break, man. If it's not one thing, it's another. Now we have the best kicker we've ever had. And people may not like it, but guess what? Sanders has been the best kicker the Dolphins have ever had. And now we're dealing with him and an injury. You can't make this up. You can't. It's really frustrating. As a fan, it's like, how much more can we take, right? Sorry, I'm adjusting my camera, guys. So bear with me. Appreciate your support. Make sure I got that. Okay, right there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, it's super frustrating. We we have all of these things going on already, and to come in and the one guy that you knew, you know what, he may mess up once in a while here and there, but he's solid. You know what I mean? And even he's injured. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that part I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little bit bummed out. If you haven't heard, yes, the Miami Dolphins are going without their number one, um, their number one kicker. Well, the only kicker we've had, in Jason Sanders. He will be out for 4 to 6 weeks. That's going to be a super bummer. Like I said, definitely not what I was expecting coming into this season, especially since we need all the help we can get, no matter what position anybody plays. We need all the help. So this right here, already not a good look. Guys, do me a favor, if you haven't hit the like button, thank you so much for coming through. Please hit that like button. Thank you very much. Really does appreciate it. Good morning, Lou. In the building. Welcome. Good morning, Miss Vince. Y'all, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Oh, hey, I don't know if I messaged you or Mrs. 305. Um, well, I know I messaged her because I talked to her this morning, but I forgot the session we were in last year for the Cats game. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna message you again. Oh, shout out to everybody in the building. Cat for Life. I see you, man. Michael Lombardo, welcome, Michael. Thank you so much for coming through. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Appreciate you. It really does. By the way, I just found out too. So I don't know why they do this, but apparently YouTube unsubscribes people just cause. And I'm like, why would they even do that? Like, how does that even make sense? You know what I mean? So apparently, yes, I've gotten a couple people tell me, Miss Fins, I don't know how, cause I didn't do it, but they got um they got unsubscribed from the channel. So please, please, please double check. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your subscription is showing because apparently they are unsubscribing people and like people don't even know that they're unsubscribed. So please go check that out. Fins need to sign Lil Messi best leg in town. I don't know how that'll work, but nah, we'll see. What's up, F Money? Welcome, welcome. Steve in the building. Welcome, Steve. Appreciate it. So, we're going to talk about the 53-man roster. Let me pull it up real quick because I know that's something that's important for us. Let me pull that up here. And then the other one I want. Oh. Okay. So, yeah. Oof, man. We are a little bit injured. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We're a little bit injured. But I think we got this. I think we're good. Shout out to everybody in Twitter and Twitch. Good morning. If you haven't done so already, come over here to YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Breaking here first, bro. NFL Network's Ian Rappaport reports cornerback Rasul Douglas signing a 1 year deal. Let's go. Another spy for the Bills. It's like the Dolphins don't learn. I'm convinced the Dolphins don't learn. Why do we keep getting specifically secondary guys when we already know they're not even that good? We already know this. But nope, we're going to pretend like we don't know what to talk about. Really? Really? Like, me personally, I don't get it. I don't get it. But hey, I mean, it is what I understand why. Obviously, we need secondary help, guys. We are super thin. Like, I'm talking a runway model hasn't eaten in 3 days because the show is today, kind of thin. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's kind of tough. Kind of tough. What's up? We got Dad Dean in the building, Jimmy in the building. Good morning, Aqua. I see you. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Do me a favor. Before I continue, because I want to make sure we are doing the fantasy league again. Like I told you guys, we went over the rules. We've made sure we tailored this year to be very exciting. It's not gonna be the Wild West cap like it was last year. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a 12-person team or a 12-person league, up to 14. I always cap it at 14 anyways, but 12 for sure. Up to up to 14 guys. So if you want to join, shoot me a message on send me an email, send me through Twitter, X, Instagram. Let me know that you want to join the league. The draft will be this Monday. Draft will be on Monday. Guys, so draft will be this Monday coming up, which I forgot it's Labor Day, guys. So 3-day weekend coming. Let's go. So yes, the draft will be this Monday. Go ahead and do it. We're gonna keep it the same like last year. It's gonna be $40 to join the league, but it's still $300 that you do get. So you get to 7.5 times your money if you win. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I guess this is huge. I'm trying to look it up so I can show y'all. So give me a second because this is big. I'm pulling it up right now so you guys know. Let's talk about Razul Douglas. See, when you get breaking news like this, you got yo, that's funny. Uh, Let me go to the Miami Dolphins because Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins. Let me check out this media. 13 days. They don't ever put nothing properly here. Ian Rappy. Wait, oh snap. Let me put this. Okay, that goes there. Yes, da 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 da. Okay, we got a da da da. That's Brick Center. They keep lying to me. Okay, Razul Douglas, ladies and gentlemen, according to y'all. Oh, found it, found it. Thank God. 6 minutes ago, Razul Douglas. Let me share my screen so y'all can see it, guys. See, you come here to get some breaking news. What's up, Daniel? Welcome, welcome. Dolphin Dunn in the building. Josh T. I see you, True Blazer. Runway model thin. Well, I mean, y'all know what I mean when I say that. So let me share my screen real quick. Share screen. Escaf. Let me share this tab. All right, perfect. Let me know if y'all can see that. Hold up, because I can't see me. Okay. In the Navy. Okay, does that make it better? Nope. Does that make it better? Okay, good, good. Melt. I just realized what I did. Okay, let's go. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. According to Ian Rappaport, breaking news. Brr, 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 brr. Brr, 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 brr. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We got Razul Douglas. The Miami Dolphins have signed Bills cornerback Razul Douglas to a 1 year deal for $3 million to fill the void in the secondary. Well, you guys already know we're super thin when it comes to cornerbacks. Right now, the only active quarterbacks that we have, well, the ones that we have at this moment, again, remember, we haven't finished our 53-man roster cuts. We got Kendall Sheffield, Jack Jones, Cam Smith, Adams, Storm Duck, Ethan Bonner, Jason Marshall Jr., Cameron Densler Sr. Those are all of the ones that are actually here. Now, does that mean, uh, excuse me, does that mean that all those guys are gonna be here? No, but we will be keeping several of these players in the in our team. Now, let me see if my thingy updated just yet. Da 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 da. From all accounts, from what I'm seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I don't know if this is such a great pickup. Only because I'm having PTSD right now. Cause hello, last time. Thank you. What's up, dog? Coming in from from Twitter. Welcome, welcome. Please don't be another Poyer op. Exactly. This is exactly how I feel. I'm like, I can't believe it's like, did we not learn from Poyer? Like, we literally lost the game because Poyer sold on that one play. He did all right the entire rest of the game, except that one play. The man sold, and here we go. We lost to the Bills. We should have won that game. I don't care what anybody tells me. We should have won that game, and we didn't. So now, Dolphins are like, who needs? This is second. It's funny because I say it, but sometimes people think that I'm kidding. I'm not 100% kidding. I'm I'm semi kidding a little bit because you almost can't make it up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like button on your way in, guys. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Obviously, you guys are the best. We know this. So hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. Appreciate it. What's up, Miller Hendricks? I see you. Can't believe we got Rasul. He's a bum. Yo. Sorry, that was hilarious. Thank you for sharing that. Um, Another Bills buy says cat in the hat. Agreed. What's up, Sean? See you, man. Red, white, and Bills in the building. Finn, Sammy, I see you. 3 million for Douglas is very good in my opinion. The money I'm not mad about. We know he's a starting corner. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you the resume so you guys have an idea of like who did we pick up as far as stats wise is concerned. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, he got drafted in 2017 in the third round, 99th pick, which actually I find that very interesting. Almost got out of the top 100, but he made it. Picked up by Philly or drafted by Philly. He played there for the first 2 years. Then he went to Carolina for 2020. Then off-season player for the Raiders in 2021 and Texans for 2021 and Cardinals for 2021. Then he landed where most of us know him from, which is the Green Bay Packers. From 2021 to 2023, he played for the Green Bay Packers as their corner. And then his last stint was from 23 to 24 being with the Bills. So I do remember him when he was playing with the Packers. Now he's playing with the Bills. Um, Obviously won a Super Bowl. That's good for him. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Obviously, what was it? Super Bowl 52 with the Philadelphia Eagles. In that run. Um, when they did with Carson Wentz and Nick Foles, and they beat the Patriots. So he's got some, postseason success as of last year. His career stats: he's got 441 tackles, 2 sacks, three forced fumbles, three fumble recoveries, 76 pass deflections, 19 interceptions, and 3 defensive touchdowns. So, can he do his job and can he do it effectively? Sure, he can. What's up, Linda? I see you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Um, hey, what's up, Michelle? What in the are we gonna do about a kicker? Hey, you more worried about kickers than we are, Michelle. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Well, shout out to Michelle, one of our awesome members, guys. And if you want to support this channel, please become a member. It's a great way to support the channel and show your love. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you have it here. I mean, I guess I gotta, you know, let's see what the fans are saying. He was fielding his options for more money, ends up with 3 mil. Tough. Storm Duck is still CB1 in Miami, but timing of this is interesting. What might it mean for Jack Jones? That is true, Matt. That is true. What else? Oh, can't say that. Eagles, Packers legend. Thank God. Oh, I guess some people are happy. Look at that. He made a wise decision after 84's Shiloh departure. The Bills come across as toxic. Result of Dolphin 3 million. Can he lock down Miami secondary? We'll see. Mikey, your Dolphins getting some help. Result signed the bill. Bills guilty of release. Dolphins sentenced to upgrade security detail. Great deal, according to some of the fans. Super Bowl is back on. I'm loving that energy. Let's go. Loving that energy. Who, Jack Jones? Oh, I see what you did there, True Blazer. You got me to say it. Next episode, Asante Samuel Jr. Phins love the Bills' washed up players. You know what? And I can't even get mad at this person saying that. It's the truth. I remember the day when it was blasphemous to pick up a player from your division. It's like you'll never trade. You will never trade for a player in your division. No, I'm trading for you. You're the enemy. And then I still remember when the Patriots cheating schemes. They kept getting like former Dolphins players or Bills or Jets, and somehow they'll keep them for like the first couple of weeks in training camp and then cut them just so they can get some info, and then boom, that's it. And then that trend happened, and they started getting more people. Like, I'm like, what happened? Miss Finn's not to remember Terrell Buckley. My bad. I don't. Like, I don't. What's up, Jenny the Great in the building? Thank you so much. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So this is interesting. Teams signing any DB but Asante Samuel. Finally signed a DB. Oh my god. Well, I mean, this is interesting. Eagles should have been signed him. First of all, grammar, but we're not here nor there. Packers legend. I don't know. Douglas is a fit in Weaver's zone heavy defense. It's gonna be very into Miami. We have an okay corner room. Only 3 M's. Let's go. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people are excited about this. It's interesting, but for me personally, if the Bills didn't even want him, mm, he played for a whole division. Jokes where he had playbooks. He played within the whole division. This man was giving out playbooks like that. I mean, well, I can see why teams would want him. Shoot, you kidding me? But breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, Dolphins have signed cornerback Razul Douglas out of the Buffalo Bills for $3 whole million, 1 year deal. This better not be another white or poor situation, dude. First instinct in my brain was this is Poyer 2.0. I mean, let's be honest. Poyer's who complete completely screwed us to the point where you almost thought this can't. Damn, that's actually a good one. You almost thought this can't be real. This can't be real. But no, it's true. Oh, another breaking news, and I'm only saying this because I think it's kind of interesting. Giants waive quarterback Tommy DeVito. That's interesting. That's very interesting. One of the free agents remaining helps Miami's secondary. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So it's been everywhere now. You can see it. We've signed Rasul Ghul. I mean Rasul Douglas. Sorry, I'm out here thinking Arrowverse. Rajal Ghul. Ah, anywho, what does this mean for the Dolphins? We have yet to see. Obviously, it's one thing I will say. I trust Weaver in his defense. This is his second year of implementing his defense. I think that he'll find a way to go ahead and utilize. I almost said Poyer. Holy smokes! I literally Timmy Cutlass. Yes, I literally said I like I was about to say Poyer again in real life. I can't believe that. The end of an era ripped Tommy Cutlass. Yeah, yeah. That Dean says that Bills want Mike Hilton. I wouldn't be surprised if they picked up Mike. To be honest with you, it's with India. Oh my gosh, it's within the. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I can do this, but this is gonna be a review, ladies and gentlemen. No, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, there it is. Maybe if I make it too big, it might be. It might. I might be able to do it, but I'm gonna try this, ladies and gentlemen, because I got here a little tiny clip. I'm gonna try to show y'all, but I don't wanna. I'm not trying to get dinged or nothing, cause we all know YouTube's out here trying to demonetize people left and right. I'm like, I don't have it like that to be demonetized. Dang it! I need every little bit I can get. Every little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all. I'm trying to do it as best as I can. Let me see if this. Okay, guys. Okay, we're gonna try to show you a little bit of it. This is for entertainment purposes and for reaction purposes, so that way y'all can like leave me alone. Okay, here it is. Boom! Look at that! Look at that! You see him? Oh, man, nobody told me I needed some chapstick. Jesus. So apparently we signed a demon, according to some people. I don't want to touch it because if I touch it, it's gonna go crazy. This is Razul. I think this was last year's. I mean, that's good. I don't know if you guys saw that. He was able to go ahead and grab that interception. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If he's gonna be a ball hawk like that, hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Obviously, I don't know if you guys know this or not. Last year, the Miami Dolphins ranked 27th in the league when it came to takeaways. So if we're able to go ahead and get this guy to perform this way, then I mean I'm okay with it. Just saying. And if you're wondering why it looks so tiny, it's because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm reviewing this. So, you know what I'm saying? So I have to what do you call it? I have to put it in a way that's reviewable and tiny. Literally, that's the only reason why. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So at least y'all can see little tiny. There you go. There you go. So yeah, so we got to see a little bit of him now. This is who we got. It's gonna be very interesting to see how he ends up playing for us. Hopefully, he's pretty. He's good for the price. I'll take it. Some fans say. Um, we have to see. That's all. That's all I'm saying. We have to see. Don't sign a kicker. Add an additional skilled player. Go for it on 4th and 2 because analytics. Smokes. But yeah, so hey, people are here saying this is a good pickup. I think it's a little too early. We won't know until we get there. If we're gonna be 1,000% honest, but I'm not too upset. The only issue I have is that we've already been through this. We saw what happened with Poyer, and I'm not trying to lose an important game because this man feels like he wants to go ahead and just, oops, I dropped an interception, or let me tackle, let me tackle. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be funny. I just am funny. But I can't have this man literally like, mm, mm. What's up? I click in a view. I would say that Kate Martinez from New York and a core wideout and tight end. We need a lot more than that. So let me go ahead and pull up. So that's your breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. You caught it here first with Miss Phins. Appreciate you for coming through. Um, uh, pa 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 da pa 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 da pa 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 da pa. There it is. Okay. How you doing, tonight? Chilling at the Holiday Inn. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. Don't laugh. We haven't cut nobody. Nobody, baby. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. There's literally have only been, let me go back to my other view. There has only been one person, four people the Dolphins have so far released, according to the NFL tracker from NFL.com. Don't come for me. Punter Ryan Stonehouse, cornerback Mike Hilton, wide receiver Tarek Black, and Aaron Shampklin, running back. Now, I know for a fact that, where is he? Where's the tight end? It looks like, well, I thought I saw something yesterday that said that we let go of, um, what do you call it? We don't, I thought Pharaoh Brown was also cut too. yesterday, but I'm not seeing that updated. I thought I saw something on Twitter yesterday, but I don't know. Would you have taken X instead? I don't know. Daddy makes a great point. Just don't allow Douglas to play against the Bills. That might be a new rule, you know? Maybe we might not let these former players, you know what I'm saying, play versus their former team just because unless it was a bad I mean, I don't know how to say it. Excuse me. Uh, uh, I don't know. Uh, uh, I don't know. There's a lot of movement going on. Bear Jackson also posted two Dolphins signing Rasul Douglas. It's cool, but we were on it from the beginning, so it's not a big deal. Um, oh, jeez. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else updated from here. According to Omar Kelly, he says, I'm pretty certain Rasul's signing is might mean Kendall Sheffield might be headed to practice squad and Cam Smith is on borrowed time. How does a corner unit of Douglas, Storm Duck, Jack Jones, Ethan Bonner, who might be going into IR, make you feel? Uh, I don't know if I feel comfortable, if I'm going to be honest with you. Between 3:30 and 4 o'clock. Yeah, yeah. Like I said this yesterday. Typically, anytime, just so you guys know, the NFL, whenever it has any deadlines, it's almost always on a Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like literally 99% of it. That's why I'm like, I think it's Tuesday because I knew it was this week. I'm like, it's the 26th. That means it's by 4. So we haven't really come out here and just completely let go of a lot of players. Now, another thing that I found out too is that if you have a player who um, gets signed to a contract by week 1, their contract gets fully guaranteed for the season. But if you sign them by week 2, their contract is not fully guaranteed. I'm not 100% sure on that. I did hear that, so I gotta triple check it. But if that's the case, I could understand why some teams might wait till week 2 to sign a guy. At the end of the day, you have to have a 53-man roster. Now, another thing that teams do is they will put players who might not be able to play in a pub list or on IR, physically unable to perform, or IR, and that player misses the first 4 weeks of the season. Hey, we got the Phins tailgate channel in the building. What's up, hey Miss Phins? Super chat, welcome. X is giving the Colts all the intelligence. That's funny. What's up? The Ark is real in the building. Welcome. We would be fine at corner if we still had Noah. I love Noah. Monogamy. Um, I just think that he was too young and didn't get enough time to develop. I feel like his development would have taken way longer. That's probably it. Hey, we got my other co-host in the building. Mr. Big C from Fin Posse Podcast. What's up, Douglas? A Fin? Yes, sir. We broke that news this morning, literally like 30 minutes ago. Broke it, well, like 15 minutes ago. Broke it, baby. Broke it. Razul Douglas, aka the Ops, till we know otherwise. Now, I'm gonna be at that Bills game away. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Very excited. So, if some of you guys, I'm joining. I think. Well, I know Big C is going. Myself, JD the Great. We're going. There might be a couple other people too from here going to the Roundtable Sports Bills event in Buffalo. It'll be my first time in Buffalo, so I'm excited about that. I'm really just excited to see how upstate New York looks like because I've been to the city plenty of times, but I've never seen upstate New York. So I think that it'll be really cool to see, um, kind of like the difference in the contrast. Because my dad, he's from Long Island, Garden City, Long Island. Um, but he tells me like the difference is stark. So yes, definitely very excited about that. There's intelligence in Dolphins. I don't know. This is gonna be very interesting to see how this turns out. Only because this is Anthony Weaver that I'm not too worried about this signing. It's only 1 year, it's fine. Most people are not gonna be here for now. Had it been a multi-year, then I probably would have been upset because I'm like, I don't know if I'm feeling a multi-year with Razul Douglas. He got cut for a reason, but we'll see. What's up, rolling with Carlos in the building, Miss Fins? What's up? Welcome, welcome. Oh, I remember. I didn't forget. I need you to reach out to me on Twitter and set me up. I know that you asked me to see if I can come on. I think it was this week or maybe next. No, this week because next week is nuts. So let me know what time, what day. It's already Tuesday. Well, not today. But for the rest of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and hold on to Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, because it's Shabbat on Friday, so I don't really do anything that day. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be very interesting to see how Razul Douglas ends up actually being a add-on for us. Yep. The reports for 1 year, 3 million. He turns 31, has played 120 games, 80 starts across 4 teams. Let's see here. His career, I told you 19 interceptions, which is good. Um, Indicating a need for a more reliable option for the Dolphins. Yeah. Now, one thing I will say this I'm not surprised because we need the help. We know this. Our secondary is super thin. So, am I shocked by this? Not 100%, but I do think that this is something that, what do you call it? Oh my God, we have been talking for longer than it has been like 30 minutes. Um, I think this is going to be very interesting only because we have to see how Weaver uses him. Now, we typically run a base 3-4 defense, so that's going to be interesting on how we adapt them. Now, we do go into 4-3 as well, so we see it just depends on the opponents when it comes to Weaver and Weaver's defense. Ian Rappaport says Miami has been in talks with Rasul since before the trade of Jalen Ramsey, viewing him as their best option to come in and play on cut down day. They get a deal done. So, hey, it looks like we really wanted to go ahead and do it. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Jalen Ramsey was the only veteran we really had in that cornerback room. Everybody else has been either a rookie or a second year player, third year player max. We don't actually have like a veteran presence in the cornerback room by letting go, because we obviously let go of Ramsey, but by bringing in Rasul, he does give us that veteran presence. I will give him that. What's up, day one? Welcome, fins up. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. So that's the one thing that I will say. I do like that he is a veteran. Hopefully, he can show our guys, something that's gonna help. It's just he's a Bills man. Well, now he's a Dolphin, so whatever. I got. He's our guy. He's our guy. I have to say, I probably expect the Dolphins to either make their major cuts around 9:30 today, or which what I've seen in the last couple years, they'll do it around 3:30, literally like 30 minutes before the deadline. It's Don't ask me why. That's what our GM loves to do. Like if you know your GM, you know your GM. Wish we still had Hilton. Then Douglas and Hilton, I think, would have been solid. It would have been an option. Now I from the reports I read, I think that they're hoping that Hilton doesn't get picked up so we can put him in the practice squad. But we have to wait and see. Fitzpatrick, the leader in backfield. Minka, oh well, yeah, I'm not. That's why I say the cornerback room. I didn't say the DB room overall or the secondary room because obviously you have Minka. He is a veteran, definitely a leader on defense. But for the cornerback room, we really didn't have anybody that was a veteran. So this does help out with that. And a lot of guys do tend to learn better when they have somebody that has seen a lot of different types of offenses to be able to go ahead and give those tips and tricks to them. That does come with experience. Do you want Huntley back? Says a click in the view. Hmm, Tyler Huntley, the QB, was. I mean, yes. Me personally, I think Huntley was a great backup quarterback for us. But we already paid what 6 million to Wilson, drafting Ewers. I'm not trying to keep four quarterbacks. So now let me go here because I wanted to go ahead and see. Uh, Give me a second here. Let me. Ooh. Da, 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 da. Do-do-do-do, now. So a lot of people have given their who do we think is gonna actually make it as far as the 53-man roster. There's several players that are gonna be making it, obviously, and a ton of players that are not. If you think about it, you have about 53, so 90 minus 50 is 40, 37 players per team. 37 per team. We have 32 teams. 37, 10 is 3, 70. I can't do quick one. 70, 104. So about 14 to 1,500 players get cut in this selection process. That's a lot of players. Just to say, I'm just being honest. A lot of players are going to be cut today. Now, reports say that Greer is trying to wait to see which players get cut, obviously eyeing key positions such as the O line, cornerback. He already did it, so not really expecting another major quarterback as well. Rasul Douglas, his birthday's this Friday. Hey, what's up? Virgo fam in the building. He's turning 31, so not completely old or washed, but we'll see. Some people say he is, he isn't. Now, for this 53-man roster, whew, this is gonna be intense. There's gonna be a bloodbath. But yeah, so we can expect these positions to make it onto the 53-man roster. I'm gonna go through it because I gotta say that out, but I wanted to go ahead and talk about that today as well. Okay. To me, everyone has a chance this year to be a contender. I don't know about all that, but we'll see. Mark Wayne says, bring back Nick Needham. Yes, I am for that. Because Nick Needham can play corner, nickel corner. He could also play safety. So I will take back Nick Needham in a heartbeat. If Catfly says if Sanders is out for 5 weeks, why not just cut him and bring him back. Oh, that's right. We paid Sanders as well. You're funny, but yes, we did. We definitely did pay him. So, okie dokie, guys. So these are the players in which I think are gonna probably end up making the team. Let's start with the offense. Obviously, quarterback Tua's number one, Zach Wilson number two, Kieran Years number three. Whoo! Like, I don't think that was that hard. I don't think that was that hard. Now, I did tell you this, guys. I expect for the Dolphins to carry at least three running backs, and obviously the Alec Ingold, the fullback. So that's where we're at right now. As far as the running backs for the Miami Dolphins, I don't think that's such a hard thing to comprehend. Like right now, we have for our running backs, we got Devon Chen. He's our number one running back. We got Jalen Wright, Ollie Gordon the second. We also have Mike Boone as well. Now we know that Aaron Champlin got cut or released yesterday. So we already only have these guys in the building for running back. Why is that? Because Alexander, unfortunately, which I was so mad because I was looking forward to seeing him, Alexander Madison did go on IR. We know Jalen Wright and Achan are both injured and questionable. Now, from my understanding, Achan will be placed on IR. Um, and so is Jalen Wright. Like at this point, it's kind of crazy how injured we are in the running back room when it used to be one of the rooms where I felt the most clear about it. So, excuse me. So yeah, so we're expecting Jalen Wright and Achan. One or both might be going to the IR. We have to wait and see. Ollie Gordon to me, I think he's a shoe in, 1,000%. We saw him in the preseason. I think he'll be good. Kind of our bruiser back. Now I did see a couple of fans say, "Oh well, Brooks, who we used to have, he got cut. Maybe we can pick him up." Yes, but I think the Dolphins might not do that. I do think that they will go ahead and stick with um, Ollie Gordon, which I mean I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Now for the 53 man roster, we're not talking practice squad. For the 53 man roster, let's talk receivers. I think we keep six. I don't think now we have had seven in the past. But I think that we keep six. I don't think it's that hard for people to see which wide receivers we're gonna keep. I think this is wide receiver one, two, and three. You got obviously Tyreek Hill. You've got Jalen Waddle. Malik Washington to me is wide receiver three. I love him. Yes, I said it. I love him. Because the minute we drafted him, another one is Nick Akine. Hit him as well. Westbrook Akine. D. Eskridge, who has come alive this preseason, I think is very solid for us. And plus Tua has developed a good chemistry with him as well, which is a good thing. And then this gentleman that I'm so happy after getting the injury that he got that sidelined him for a year, Taj Washington, in my opinion, will make the 53 man roster. Now, for me, what does that leave? That leaves AJ Henning, Andrew Armstrong, Eric Zukama, Theo Wise Jr. I think Theo Wise and Eric Zukama will make the practice squad, in my opinion. I don't think that we'll lose those guys. And Zukama, mostly because he does do special teams for us. And I think Theo Wise, I think he's a great developmental rookie for us. So I'm looking forward to that when it comes to the wide receivers that we have. You guys let me know, put in the chat, what do you guys think? What's up, AB? Welcome. Yeah, I think I mentioned we cut Boom. Oh, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Yeah, we've got a lot of injured players. Delusional. Good morning to you, sir. Good morning. Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. So we went over quarterbacks, running backs, receivers. Let's finish the offense with the tight ends and the fullback. Oh, shocker. I already told you with the running backs, fullback is going to be there. Alec Ingold, shoe in, obviously. Now, as far as the tight ends, though, I don't know. Some people are claiming we might keep five tight ends. I think that's a little bit much. I'm going to be 1,000% honest with you. That's crazy. Now, Darren Waller, Julian Hill, fully expect them to make the roster. Tanner Connor, on the other hand, I'm not sure. Now, we have kept three tight ends in the past. I don't like the tight end position for this offense because Mike McDaniel doesn't use the tight end like people think. Last year was an anomaly. Mm. So, sorry, I just saw something that made me laugh. So yeah, Waller, Hill, Tanner Connor. I see them making the roster as well. From what I'm reading and from what reports are, I thought that we cut Farrah Brown, but maybe we haven't yet. It looks like he could be on the out. Hayden Rushi's another one that I think will be out. Chris Mayrick will also be out. Hayden Rushi, I really like. I think that he can come back practice squad. So I'm hoping that's the case. I like Rucci. So I think I like to keep and bring him back. If I'm gonna be honest with you, let's go over to the O line. Sorry to round out the offense, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, we got several guys on this offense when it comes to the O line room because we need it. Very simple. Left tackle, we got Patrick Paul. Then we got our guard James Daniel. What else? What else? What else? That's gonna be the main one for us as far as the players that we have set for our O line. So we got Patrick Paul, James Daniel. I'm concerned about James Daniel and his health. That's probably the only thing that I'm concerned about. What's up, Joris? Welcome. Good morning, Miss Phins. We got center Aaron Brewer, Jonah Savannaya, as our right guard and Austin Jackson as our right tackle. We still have Liam Eichenberg, even though people don't like him. Deal with it, people. Deal with it. The man is gonna be here, whether you like it or not. He's still on the pup list. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know why people get upset. Oh, he's a bum. He can't do none of his. Like, yo, you can say what you want, but at the end of the day, Liam Michael Eichenberg is the most flexible player we have in this entire team. So he's still in the pup list. I think he'll start out in the pup list, which means the first few weeks he's going to be out. The first 4 weeks he'll be out. Larry Borum is another one as a backup. Andrew Meyer, he's added to IR. Daniel Brunskin, I think he'll also make the 53-man roster. That leaves several guys that'll potentially be in the practice squad. Now, there's only 16 practice squad spots, but I do think that this is where we're at right now. Shout out to everybody here. Let me take a second real quick. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. We got over 70 of y'all in here. Love it, love it, love it. If you haven't done so already, come over to YouTube, guys. Come over to YouTube. Come subscribe. Help Miss Fins get to 2,000 yards, okay? I mean, sorry, that was Tyreek. Help me get to 2,000 sub, guys. We're onward, upward. We're super close. Let me finish this O line real quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and head into the defense. Those are the main guys that I think that will end up going ahead and keeping. Obviously, we have to see at the end of the day who we end up taking, but those are the ones that I think everybody else has a potential to be in the practice squad, but we gotta see. What's up, day one? Welcome. Football's back, baby. Let's go. Yes, it's back. It's back. Another thing, too, guys. The fourth annual Misfits Fantasy Football. Our paid league. We've got, well, it's a 12 roster spot, guys. If you're interested, it's $40, but with the potential of winning $300, guys. It's awesome. We go all season long. We also have the free fantasy Pick'ems challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the Misfits Pick'ems challenge. The link is in the description, guys. Go ahead, hit that link. It's 100% free. And if you get a perfect week, you get Misfits merch. And if you win it all, you get a nice big prize at the end. I've had winners. Honestly, I think almost all of them have picked the jersey from Fanatics. Um, it just depends on what you guys are looking for. How many more people you need? I think I need maybe like four more people. Oh, let me see. There it is. Yeah, I think like four more people. Now you've got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. That deadline to pay everything is this Friday because I know people get paid on Friday, but also too, the draft is on Monday. Draft is Monday night and it is live. The okay, perfect. Delusional. Let me highlight you here. Thank you, Deluge. Delulu is in the building. Yep, Mr. Gritty or Matt Gritty. Funny enough, I did write your name down. I just didn't highlight it yet because I wasn't sure if you wanted to join. I've got both a perfect week and a win overall. Love me some pick'ems. Exactly. Michelle has been killing it. Killing it, killing it, killing it. So Dan Levisar said it best yesterday on his show. Tua needs Tyreek more than Cheetah needs Tua. Well, I feel like everybody knows that. With that being said, would you trade Hill now, knowing what we know for the people in the back? I wouldn't trade Tyreek Hill because I need him for Tua. Like it just doesn't. I need a Disney account too. I don't know what that means. Um, I'll click in a view. I don't know. I don't know what that means. As far as I have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, as you guys can see on the little ticker for the Hopium Fund, where you guys can tip Miss Fans. Appreciate y'all. Hit the donation. It literally goes right back to the channel, guys. But yeah, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and we go through ESPN. I do ESPN, Joris. It's always ESPN. I don't do Yahoo. I don't do NFL. ESPN has always been the easiest one for us to do the fantasy league. And this time we have caps. We have scoring changes, meaning, it's going to be interesting. Real quick, I'm just going to run down to it before I finish the. We're going to get started on the defense here in a second. But you're going to be allowed to do only 5 trades for the whole season. You get 35 transactions as far as acquisitions or plays you can acquire. If you're looking to make a trade, 2 votes will veto that trade. This is a PPR league, so 9 starters, 7 on the bench. You can't have 2 on IR. but we have capped the players that you guys can have. Quarterbacks, only two max. Running backs and wide receivers, only five. Tight ends, three. Two defenses, two kickers as well. Okay? And then when it comes to scoring for defense, if you get a stuff behind the line of scrimmage, you used to get no points. Now we give you point 0.4 points per stuff. And for sacks in your defense, you used to get 1 point. Now you get 1.2 points for your sacks that your defense gets. Then on top of that too, we changed the point value for touchdowns as well. QB passing touchdowns used to only get 4 points. Now you get five. But the QB rushing touchdowns used to get six. Now it's five. So instead of only looking for quarterbacks that can run, now you can go ahead and do you can look at a wider number of quarterbacks. Miss Finch, you got an Insta too? Yes, I do. Everything is Miss Finch. So Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, obviously, all Miss Fins. And like you see the Cash App, it's all Miss Fins too. So $ Miss Fins, Venmo Miss Fins, and then PayPal Miss Fins. It's all there. Waiver wire doesn't count as trades, does it? No, it doesn't count as a trade. If you pick somebody up from the waiver wire, it'll be part of your 35 people that you can acquire for the league. I think there is a separate limit on ads. Yeah, yeah. So the trades, that doesn't count as a trade. That's just one of your pickups. And you get 35 of those for the whole league. Now, if we're in the middle of the league and there's like a billion injuries, we can change that, guys. But for the most part, I figured two a week, right? Like two a week. That's what I averaged it. It's so two, maybe three a week. I feel like that, try to make it a little bit more reined in. Cap put us through the Wild Wild West last year, and I'm like, we gotta actually rein this in. So thank you, Cap. These are the Cap rules. Yes, it's the Cap for Life rules, 1,000%. Another thing too, if you were a QB, your passing points that you used to get was 0.04. Now you get 0.05. So let's say if your quarterback threw for 100 yards, he gets 4 points. Well, now he gets 5 points. If your quarterback threw for 300 yards, he used to get only 12 points. Now he gets 15 points. So it's not a huge difference, but it's just a little bit to give, to give a little bit more pointage on there and not make it so run heavy. It's to give a little bit more high for the passing as well. Not too much. Just a little dash. And then for the offensive rushing guys, the tight end, wide receiver, and running backs, that for every yard they used to get just point 0.1. Now you get 20% more at 0.12. So yeah, when I tell you this year, we thought about it, grind it out, made sure that this was good. That's what I'm doing. Is there any merch? What do you mean clicking and view? Like, do I have merch? Yes, I have my go-to Miss Finch shirt, my original Miss Finch shirt, and I'm dropping my store in the next couple of weeks for more Miss Finch Miami Dolphins merch. So, yes, you definitely can go ahead and do that as well. So I appreciate the support, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. And if you come to the games, I will be at the home games. I'll also have shirts to sell there as well. Everything that I raise literally goes right back to the channel. So like I'm on a net negative, gross negative, any negative. I don't make money off of this. And I don't do this for the money either. Believe me. If I did, I wouldn't be doing this. So that's why when I say like and subscribe, it's free and you can help out Miss Fins. The cheapest way to help out Miss Fins. Like, subscribe, and tell everybody about the channel. And if you want to support and go a little higher, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Super Chat, Super Stickers, Super Chat, Super Chat, Super Stickers, and what's the third one? Super something. I forgot what it was. To be honest. Oh, memberships. Become a member. There you go. So that's the way you can show your love to Miss Fizz as well. but you don't have to. Not everybody can afford that, so it's not mandatory. But there you go. So, guys, if you want to be in the league, please let me know as soon as possible. Shoot me a message on Twitter, Instagram. You can email me too. Okay? Email me too at missfins@yahoo.com. Let me know you want in. And like I said, it's just $40, and you can have those three ways to go ahead and send it over. So that way I can send you. I have the link. I can send you the link to go ahead and sign in and then set up your draft. The draft will be this Monday night, so that'll be fun. Okay, enough with that. Um, let me go ahead and finish this real quick because I have the defense to go through. So as far as the defense, ladies and gentlemen, we got the edge rushers. Obviously, we got Jalen Phillips, Bradley Chubb, Chubb Robinson, Matthew Judon, Quentin Bell, Cameron Good. Those are the main guys I think that will make it. Now, that leaves McClendon, Murphy, and Kamara. The only thing I will say is I do think Kamara, if he doesn't get picked up, I think we'll bring him back for practice squad, which I think we should. I don't think that he's gotten an opportunity to really showcase himself. So I think we should go ahead and bring him back, especially since we need depth with our edge rushers, seeing that how Chubb and Jalen have missed at least a year and change each. So we want to make sure that we can go ahead and do that. And obviously, you already know Matthew Judon is one of our latest acquisitions by the Miami Dolphins, ladies and gentlemen. So there we have it, those six S rushers. As far as D linemen, Zach Sealer, who we just paid, Benito Jones, our nose tackle, Kenneth Grant, a rookie, who technically plays the nose tackle position and can back up Benito Jones. I wanted him to start, but he's showing here rookie, so he'll go behind Benito Jones to be his backup. But he could also play outside as well, where if we needed to, we can have him help out with Zealer as well. So that's going to be very exciting. I'm very excited about that part myself personally because love, I love seeing that. So yeah, so you got Sealer, you got Benito Jones, you got Jordan Phillips is another one who I think will make that 53-man roster as well. It's another rookie. We picked him in the fifth round pick ahead of Shador Sanders. We'll see how that works. And then this other gentleman, we picked him in the seventh round, Zeke Biggers. I thought, hey, is this young man gonna actually make it? I think it's gonna be very interesting because he's a big boy. If we do go ahead and keep him, I think it'll be a good pickup for us. Um, and this is the thing. You want these young rookies to hit because then you're able to go ahead and let go of these older guys and the guys that cost. Where you'll have an actual defense that you can have for 2, 3 years because these guys are on rookie contracts. And now it looks like Biggers, he's doing pretty well. He's doing pretty well for a rookie. And if we can go ahead and make that happen, then yes, I'm very happy with the signing. Very, very happy with picking him up. Now that would leave off Matt Dickerson, Matthew Butler, Ben Still, and Alex Huntley. If they clear, I do think that Dickerson will come back. And another one you might think that might come back could be um, Ben Still. So we have to see exactly who ends up coming back. But if anything, that could be who we end up bringing back. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very excited about that. So we'll see. We'll see how it ends up. Excuse me, coming down. Then linebackers, guys, are inside linebackers. You got Jordan Brooks, Terrell Dotson, Willie Gay Jr., and KJ Britt. Love, 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 love. Very happy with those guys. I think now is everybody perfect? Absolutely not. Number one thing I think that we need to expect from these guys is to actually complete tackles, not these tackles. Let me wrap you. Let me wrap you. Like, what are we doing? There's not a tackle. Tackle the guy properly. So that way we don't have to worry about um you know guys just continuing their routes. So there you go. Now what does that mean? That means that Shannon Tyndall, Daquan Jackson, Eugene Asante, or I don't know how to say his name. I don't think they'll make the 53-man roster, but if Tyndall clears, yeah, I think he'll be back in practice squad mode, to be honest with you. This man, it's like, what's his name? Yeah, I think I would be surprised if Tyndall makes a 53-man roster, and let's say KJ Britt goes into the practice squad. I'd be surprised because I think Jordan Brooks, Tyrell Dodson, and Willie Gay are locks. But I think KJ does outshine Tyndall. Now, can Tyndall make a case for himself? We'll see what Weaver thinks overall. But that's where I'm at. I think he'll end up starting in the practice squad. Now, can he be elevated for some reason? Absolutely. We just have to see. Then cornerbacks, guys. I think in this one, we're not carrying 18 different cornerbacks. So some people out here are crazy. Unfortunately, because I love this man, we got Ethan Bunner. It looks like he's going to be headed into the IR, which is horrible because I love him. Um, but we know who our starting corner is going to end up being. Has to be Storm Duck right now. You got to give it to the second year player who has been here senior defense. And yeah, he's probably going to be the one to do it. Did we get Rasul Douglas? Yes, Joe. We talked about that. Oof, like 45 minutes ago, maybe an hour ago. So yes, Dolphins signed yet another bill that was cut. Yeah, I agree with you. So I'm not surprised. So yeah, so I have those three main guys, making it as far as Storm Duck, Kendall Sheffield, Ethan Bonner, who's gonna go on IR. The other guys I think that will make it will be Jack Jones and Jason Marshall Jr. Obviously, we just released Mike Hilton. I think that they're hoping that if he doesn't clear, we'll bring him back. Because I thought I'm actually kind of surprised that they let him go. I thought that he did enough to garner a 53-man spot, but especially with this thin situation, we just picked up Razul Douglas. So Razul's gonna end up being one of those guys that makes it. So I could understand why Mike Hilton got put into, obviously, or got released. Same thing with Cam Smith, Cornell Armstrong, Isaiah Johnson, BJ Adams, Ethan Robinson, Cameron Densler. All those guys, if any of them come back, I think Cam Smith, Mike Hilton will probably be the ones that actually end up coming back for a roster spot. We'll probably carry maybe two or three corners in a practice squad, maybe. Remember, it's only 16. There's only 16 spots. So you gotta be um, a little more careful about that. Now with Ethan Bonner being on IR and us picking up Razul, that'll work. When he's done with IR, obviously we're gonna have to put somebody in practice squad. We'll see who they end up deciding to make into the practice squad, but that's gonna be very interesting. And then for the defense, last but not least, obviously we have our safeties. Minka for sure is making it. Ashton Davis, who's heading into IR, I think, will also be in the roster. Same thing with Dante Trader Jr., who's heading to the IR. Iffy and Elijah Campbell. We've got three safeties that actually are not like super injured. That's what we got. Three, Minka, Iffy, Elijah Campbell. Now, Patrick McMorris will probably won't make it. Jordan Colbert and John Sanders Jr. as well. But I do think that if they clear waivers, I think that Patrick McMorris will come back. I think for practice squad more than anybody else, in my opinion. And hopefully we can pick up Nick Needham. So yeah, we'll see. And then special teams, you already know we have our kicker Sanders, who's going on IR for 4 to 6 weeks. Our punter Jake Bailey, and long snapper Joe Cardona. That's where we're at right now, guys. And that's a 53-man roster prediction. Got to see exactly what ends up being. Like I said, either between now and 10 a.m., the Dolphins will either dump everybody, which I doubt. They usually like to wait till the end of it's either or. Either right at the beginning of the day or right at the end. So around anywhere from 2 o'clock to 3. Da-na-na, da-na-na. The Miami Dolphins have released. And they'll rattle off all the people we've released. So I think that's exactly where it's going to end up happening. But guys, I got to skedaddle. I got to go. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys coming through. Please do me a favor if you haven't done so already. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Please hit the like button, share, subscribe. Let everybody else know we are live, guys. It is an absolute pleasure and blessing to be here. I'm very excited. I love doing this. You guys know this. So please help me continue to do this by simply hitting that like button and subscribe. I appreciate all you guys for coming through. And again, this is Miss Phins. I am Miss Phins, and I will catch you tomorrow morning. Take care and bye bye. Oh, wait, before I go, um, remember to message me for the Miss Phins Fantasy League. If you're interested, like I said, it's just $40. You can win 300. And in the link, we have the Pick'ems challenge, guys. The free Pick'ems challenge. Go ahead and sign up. I want to get 50 people in there. That'll be a lot of fun. So go ahead and sign up so we make that happen. Other than that, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Take care and bye bye.